Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. Guys, there's so much to go over today, and we have another live coming up. It's a 90-day fiance live, so I hope you guys are able to join us. And also, don't forget that will be a subscribers only. Well, of course, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because it is the gift that keeps on giving. And now we're hearing new rumors about Dorit. Well, let me just tell you, we heard these rumors before from Dana Wilkie. She has a lot of inside information, so we're going to go over all of this. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we're hearing that Dorit is reportedly on the chopping block amid filming season 12 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And again, this is not the first time we heard it. When Dana Wilkie was on my channel a couple weeks ago, we actually talked about this, and she felt, and I'm guessing this came from an inside source, that Dorit, well, she doesn't add a whole lot to the show, except for her husband, PK, who has his witty commentary, but she felt like they were looking for a new Dorit. One thing that they love about Dorit on the show is that she brings the glam, she brings the fashion, and she has that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills look, persona. But what is she actually adding to the cast? That's the biggest question at this point. A lot of people are asking this question. And, we saw her this past season. She's fighting with Garcelle, which that made no sense because Garcelle just told her that she's long-winded. She called Garcelle a bully, but at the same time, Kyle Richards, Erica Girardi, and Kathy Hilton all told her the same thing. Girl, you like to talk a lot. You start at an appetizer, you end at dessert. You are saying the same conversation and you don't give anyone a chance to talk. Well, now with that and not having much of a storyline aside from her bridal gown launch, now producers are looking for a replacement. Now, we did also hear that she could potentially be bringing a friend of who is a former actress, singer. Her name is Holly Valance, and she married a billionaire. So this woman might actually be able to come in, provide the glam, provide the lifestyle. We've never had a billionaire housewife ever. So this could actually be a huge deal. Now, we have, just to be fair, we have seen this before. We saw Bronwyn Wyndham Burke bring Noella Bergner onto the Real Housewives of Orange County, and look, she replaced her. We've seen it on Atlanta. We've seen it, honestly, I think we're probably going to see it on Salt Lake City with Jenny Wynn and Jen Shaw, even though Jenny Wynn came in as Lisa Barlow's friend. But my point is, we've seen housewives introduce friends of the show before or new housewives, and those housewives just come in and take their spots. Because at the end of the day, this is an ensemble cast, and in that ensemble cast, everyone kind of fits a different character, and you can't have two of the same character. You need the aggressor, you need the humble one, you need the one who's kind of Switzerland, like a Dolores Catania. You need the person who's going to try to get the group back together and the person who is a little hard-headed, stubborn, and doesn't want to get along with the group at all. If you have a character for each one of these personalities, you're replaceable. That's just the end of it. But this is what's being said. An insider told The Sun that everyone will come back to Beverly Hills, which is already in production for season 12. The only person potentially on the chopping block would be Dorit, who producers believe that she doesn't add much. She doesn't have enough of a storyline anymore. So this is what they're saying. They added that PK is her saving grace. His commentary on Erica Girardi has struck a chord in fans in order to keep her around, but it won't be for long, and it will be because of her husband, PK. That's another thing that we've seen before. If the husbands are interesting enough, Joe Gorga, then the wife, Melissa Gorga or Dorit, you get to stay around. So thank your husband, thank you, PK, for Dorit's job. Now, as for our season 11 newbie, Crystal Kung Minkoff, she has been reportedly encouraged to bring it when filming the new season. Now, she's not on the chopping block, but they did say Crystal will definitely be coming back, but the producers already had a talk with her and told her she needs to bring it for this next season. Not like in a threatening way, but more so like this is your chance to speak up and tell your story. They're really trying to get her to get out there, speak more. They're pushing her to just really take advantage of that diamond. That source also added that producers fully intend on continuing to focus on Erica Girardi's legal scandal during season 12. This obviously has a lot that still has to to happen because it's far from over. We're waiting to hear what's going on with this lawsuit. Will she settle the lawsuit? What's going to happen? Is she going to move on? Is she dating? Is she not dating? Is she going to live in her house? Is she shopping at TJ Maxx? It's making headlines, even though sometimes they're the silliest headlines ever. But the friend of Erica, one of her only allies, Lisa Rinna, on the show, now we've heard that she might also be on the chopping block. They said Lisa's time could be up soon, but in terms of immediate future, she is back. So she's back for season 12. You better bring it, Lisa Rinna, because season 11, you absolutely did not. We will be watching you, just to be fair. And as Real Housewives of Beverly Hills viewers may have noticed, fans online were not happy with Dorit's treatment of Garcelle Bouvet at the reunion when she screamed at her across the reunion floor, and also Lisa Rinna, because Garcelle came out with a huge allegation saying that she has receipts from a mutual friend who said that Lisa Rinna did not want race mentioned on the show. Now, we saw Lisa Rinna grovel at Garcelle's feet, jump off the couch, go over, hug Garcelle, throw her legs over her, and say, I just want to move forward. She tried to put this to bed so fast. I've never seen anything like it. And this is not true Lisa Rinna fashion. But when it comes to this topic, she knew she was not going to win, rightfully so. But now it's leaving all of us, the fans, with the question, well, did she actually say that? That's something that we want to know, and we deserve to know as fans. If there's receipts, share the receipts. If Lisa Rinna did not want race on the show, I don't want Lisa Rinna on the show. I think we can all agree on that. One viewer actually wrote in and said, Rinna laughing as Dorit screamed at her set my blood on fire. All right. Well, guys, I have a few questions for you. What do you think about Dorit's job potentially being on the line? And same thing with Lisa Rinna. Do you think that they could potentially be fired after season 12, or could they save their job? And if you think one of them would stay and one of them would have to go, who would it be? I'm leaning more towards Lisa Rinna because I feel like she adds more to the storyline. She gives us Giselle Bryant vibes in the sense that she keeps it going. She's willing to get down and dirty. Unfortunately, she'll prod, poke into other people's business, and that's a producer's dream. Dorit, not as much. So if I had to say we were going to save one, I would think it would be Lisa Rinna. As for Crystal Kung Minkoff, if you didn't catch my interview, go back and watch it because she made it known she was not comfortable with the cameras at the beginning of the season, but as the season continued on and she was filming, her bubbly personality, more of herself came out and she became more comfortable. So this season, she fully intends on bringing it. Crystal Kung Minkoff will be watching you. We're so excited. And don't forget, guys, on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my Kathy Hilton interview will be premiering right before Hot Messy Topics at 6 p.m. for our subscribers only live chat. So if you haven't already, go ahead, check that out. It's set as the trailer on my channel. Go give it a like, comment. I want to see what you guys have to say, and I'm going to be watching it with you. I will be engaging in the live chat. I love you guys so much. Don't forget today, 90 Day Fiance at 12 p.m. EST. We will be on with Jason from Down with Jason, and we have a lot to discuss. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.